Hello, welcome back. Last time, 4 slugs tried to go on an Odyssey, and I could not get them where they needed to go. I'm gonna start over and try fresh here. So, I haven't really had any insights since last time, other than just that I probably need to try some things that I haven't already tried. I do want to review what I saw here. What am I currently doing? Okay, right, so I go here. For some reason I'm moving east, which does nothing? Yeah, that might as well be a wait move. No, I'm moving you there? Right, because I'm trying to put you away in that spot, okay. Okay, so anyway, I'm babysitting Slug C, while unbabysitting Slug D, dropping it off at the place where it can stay for a moment. Slug A gets going there, yeah, so temporary storage for Slug A, then it redirects down here somehow? How does that happen? So just watching this slug. Hops back on there, hops on here, gets a ride at that spot while I juggle the other two, gets to its destination. Feels pretty implausible to me that I would want to do this opening any other way, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just input that. Right? Because yeah, like, there's just not really anything that makes sense to do otherwise, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's at this point where I can do... Nope, it's at this point where I can do different things, maybe. And yeah, this is basically as far as things went in the previous attempt. I shuffled these around a little bit and nothing really happened. So that's the most productive work that I've so far been able to do. I did step on this plate at one point, which I suppose I could do now. Ooh. Not as easily as I thought. I need a prior wet step. Okay. So if I wanted to drop this, an angry eye and a push block went to space by me stepping there. Yeah, so no other, like, interesting connections, right? Parts of the room I haven't picked apart. Okay, so overall goal, get this bomb bug here. To do that, I need 3 toggles of this. That leaves 1 remaining slug somewhere. I don't know which slug that is yet, but that slug is going to step on this pressure plate. Why? Hold on. So let me abandon my slug mission for a second. Ah, because... So, is it that I have a spare slug? And I just need the bomb bug that would be carrying it? Well, no, the spare slug, supposedly, is gonna get onto these... Okay, so, 1 slug gets off here, steps on this, makes those 2 angry eyes die, and this bomb bug run over here. The bomb bug that was carrying that slug needs to go to this spot and blow up so the other bomb bug will die, and the slug will eventually find its way to the hot coals and not die. So no, the bomb bug needs to wait for the slug to arrive so they can both blow up together. Okay, so now let's think about which slug that is. Because this one... Well, if a slug is down on the ground... Okay, let's try something. Just like ignoring my responsibilities and... Whoa! Okay, let's ignore my responsibilities differently. Actually, do I even know how to get Bombug O out of there? Do I need 2 together? I might need helpers. So if you 2 are together in the other order, in the other order I say, well, there. Right, of course. So just shuffle into place while you're actually in the area. No. Right, you, whoever you are, go away. Just find some poison somewhere or something. Or get through there and be safe. That's also acceptable. Just make a huge mess. Don't worry about anything else. Okay. So, there, okay. Finally I have what I want. Ability for this Bombug to move and actually make it out of there. So, what do I imagine that's going to do for me? Right, so what I was imagining was that it's okay for that slug to go off on its own because I can steer it. Like, after doing this, if that hadn't gotten poisoned, you could probably make it here and just steer the slug this way. And that's of no particular concern. So yeah, that slug doesn't really have to ride all the way where it's going. The same is not true of any of these others. Oh, I think I just figured out what I'm doing. Oh, look at this spot. And look at this Bombug I don't need anymore. Okay, I was trying to preserve a Bombug for too long. That's not exactly true. Well, it might be. Okay, so... after dropping off this slug, I think I need to spend a Bombug getting rid of this poison. In doing so, that will open up a route for Slug C to make it up here. Right. Yeah. So think about the idea of spending a Bombug to get rid of some poison so that a route opens up. My whole thing was I was trying to get here to deposit Slug C there, which is never going to happen because all the spots around this are just too open. So this is the route I want to take. Okay, so somebody has to get here and get themselves poisoned. Now, the issue, obviously, with that is what to do with Slug D while that's happening. The solution, perhaps, then, is to have the one who goes there be... Bombug N? But then who's manning this? Nobody. Still feels to me like I need to deal with Slug D before C. Okay, so how would I deal with Slug D? If that were true... there's a relatively small amount of babysitting I would have to do to Slug C. No, it's actually quite large, but there's a possibly manageable amount of babysitting to do to Slug C in order to be able to move freely with 2 others. So, in 3 rotations, this slug will go bump west, turn south, bump south, turn east, bump east, turn north. Then that's the moment when I need to go north, west, east, south. Then I get 4 turns to do whatever, then I have to go north, west, east, south. If this is open. Okay, well hey, I'm seeing things a lot more clearly now. First of all, let's reset Slug D. Done. Then... let's actually just... oh, do I have to wait? Wait a second, these are synchronized differently now. Ooh. Something that I did changed the synchronization. Because in my replay... No, that's the same. Never mind. Didn't I change that at some point? Wait, going through a cycle of this changes this... facing? Oh. I thought I tested this and decided it didn't, but I was wrong. Okay, so I want to pick a time, keep cycling around until the facing is... Wait, or is that the same? Oh, no, I was interpreting the same information two different ways. Yeah, okay, I saw them facing away from each other, then I saw this state, but those are the same state, just a turn apart. Never mind. Okay. I was right before, and just didn't understand what was happening today. Okay, so now. Now is the time to potentially make a move. So, can the west-west-east-east that it takes to reset Slug D be compatible with... No, it cannot, because you end up facing north. That's the issue. When I do that west-west-east-east, this has to be held, or I need to resynchronize the way those are facing. Do I think I could do that? Not really. No, I really don't. And I can't do these moves to get you where you're going because that falls off. Okay, so, going back to previous plan. I think I have to wait until now. Oh, that's less healthy than I thought. However, this does look configured to get you all the way over there while returning this one to its cage. But... wait a second, I have these together in a way that might allow this slug to get all the way up there? But now the synchronization looks different again. Oh, this is getting so weird. Don't think it matters, because these two can't both get to a spot where they can turn. One can, other can't. Okay. Other ideas? Ah, these had to squish together in order for you to recover, did they? What if I do that? Well, it doesn't look too healthy, but... it's not. Let's go at a different time. I don't know if I want that. Did anything happen just now? I moved this off of that plate, which is going to be unhealthy for the future. No, okay. Everything worked out much better when I waited until this moment to attempt to move that bomb bug through. Okay, so the way this drops and opens up this one specific space, and the way that loop interacts with that one specific space, Makes it pretty clear to me that that is specifically what would need to happen here. I arrive in time to pick you up, however... Wait a second, can't I just go west right now? No, it's this pressure plate that opens, okay. Confusingly, that worked. Okay, so this order of operations did a good thing. Slug is facing south, but resting. This move opens that, stopping Slug D from getting anywhere. Without this held, I can still use just Bombug P to keep Slug D in place. Okay. What's your name again? P. Okay. So Slug D is dealt with for a time. I have to do this dance, then I'm free to make 4 moves. Well, 4 west moves at least. I think I can repeat the shuffle I did with that pressure plate. I also think I don't have to. Because the other 2... bomb bugs are close. That... worked. Something fell. Okay, the timing was bad for this. Can I sit for a second? No, then you'll get off. Okay. I need to not arrive there yet. How can I reorder what I'm doing? Can I? This could have been a south. Or a wait. So I wanted you to end up 1 more north. What if I waited here? Until now? You're not far enough in the direction I needed you to be. Yeah, so I can't get to this in time. If you were around... Okay, now time to figure out which fiddly thing I want to do. So I could do that, which doesn't really do anything. Right, so the shuffle that got there... when face north, northwest, east north, east south. But for now I'll put that away. Okay, so I think something good is happening, maybe. What am I trying to accomplish right now? Can I, from where I am, put these together and move that slug here? I probably really want to put this one away first, so let's... My main goal is to get one of these bomb bugs here. Okay, so you're closer. Yeah, but there's a wall in the way, and I can't do a lot about that. So it should be next cycle that I need to do the shuffle? It's not, though. I have the problem of... Why are these synchronized weird now? Ah! doing this operation changes your timing with respect to that in a way that it doesn't when you make that loop instead. Yeah, because that's 3 spaces traversed. This is 4 spaces traversed. Okay. So with that knowledge, let's simply return to neutral. I want to leave my Slug D carrier there, while this little adventurer comes and fixes some problems for me. Slug D carrier can't do its job, right? No. If this has to be a north move, and that has to be a west move, then no, those are incompatible goals. So no, I don't think that's what I'm doing. Okay, so maybe it's more that I get to do this exactly once, and then since it disrupts the relative facing of these two, doing it a second time would kill this slug. Yeah, relative facing of this with both of those. Okay. Oops. No. Yeah, so I have to put your face in a corner in order to get just any leverage at all. And I'm back in the same pattern I've been in a bunch of times, without any extra abilities to do anything. Except for do a transfer between these two. Wait. Well, that slug got out, and also the move order is wrong for doing what I want to do here, so no. I think without changing any state, including having P step here, I'm gonna swap N and Q. So all the way back to around here. How do I do an NQ swap? Can I? When is the moment when I have some opportunity to do any such thing? Now. Okay. NQ swap. Okay, I moved them relative to each other, but I can't do that. This also won't work. Right? Yes. Just no options to do what I want to do. Could I have repositioned this thing over here? That will not help me. No, okay, so I'm just locked down in a slightly different place now. Nothing I want to do is currently possible. Alright, so I need to try to do something else because what I'm doing will not work. It's when I bring you out of there that everything goes wrong. So new goal, leave N in place, get Q here. My prior goal for Q, I've had Q just all over this place. I just never thought of having it step exactly there. So, let's do things with that in mind now. Eesh. losing this slug. Or that slug. One of them. Okay. So my movement must have been inefficient. Oh yeah, quite. Like, Q can already move. Okay. That was better. I think all of these moves work. Yes, okay. Now I get to spend my one opportunity at this pressure plate right now. Okay. There we... Oh. All this thinking about what I was doing, I did not think about the fact that that drops a multi-push block there. That makes my plans not work, doesn't it? Feels not great. And I can't get that block off any other way, can I? Don't think so. So that puts me right back where I was then. Can you make a journey somewhere else? What if I did the stuff with Slug B now? Just like, right now. Resolve this fully, without even doing anything else here. Like, why do I need to do this last? There's no reason I need to do that last. Let's do it first. Like, any of these constraints that I can be freed from, I will be happy to free myself from. Ah, so the trick then is that I need 2 bugs here to get you through there. Okay, so that is why it's necessary to have both of these in this area. Okay, so my actions are the same, but my reason is different. Gotta just wait. Oops. None of this is looking any good. How do I get these together? I don't get to. And what's the order that I would want if I could? This one on the right, that one on the... No, this one on the right, that one on the left. That's not too healthy for the slug on your head. So, no, I don't get to deal with this early, huh? New idea. What if I let a... What if you somehow make it to the sacrifice altar, and I let one of these things I'm babysitting go up here instead? Maybe that'll work. How does move order work out? A left or a right should transfer the slug to the other one, right? Yes, okay, right did it. That was fun. Whoa, look at that boost! So this moves first, that moves second, that moves third, so slug gets to move 3 tiles in 1 turn. How exciting for it. Not good enough. But cool idea. Could I make it good enough somehow? If this could have been an east, then I would be in range of doing things, except the move order is wrong between these two, so no. If I can do the boost, then I can't get you anywhere useful. I'm trying to collide this slug with that block. So it'll go north and then I won't be able to direct it east. Never mind, that's a bad idea. Okay. So I'd have to send it up one of these 3 columns, so that it could go west and be turned around with a bomb bug that could actually stand there. Get here, explode those things, bomb bug gets to its place, explodes the slug, etc. What if I do that fancy upward boost here? Oh, there we go. Hey! Ho ho ho! Okay. That's good. This is C, right? Yeah. Okay, that's progress. Now, I think I need to quickly arrange for saving slug D, which is gonna mean... what? Yeah, I have a problem. My problem is you get down now. Like, everything that I've done has not left me an option for saving that. Could I have done that upward boost before I stepped on this to redirect slug D? Doubt it? Oh, I might actually have time. Okay. Oh, I have exactly the amount of time. Oh, okay, here we go. So just do that first. Here we go. So now I can spend this one instance of being able to do that transaction without losing my slug B. Okay, this is definite progress. I can actually move now. What would I like to do? I have no idea. What opens this? That. Okay, so now anybody standing here keeps slug C stable. Somebody standing here can't be used anymore. Alright, so yeah, I want to be moving already. I can step south, that's fine. Wait, no, somebody needs to do this action. Yes. So that still has to happen. Now... Slug D can be attended to while this plate is held. And I have a free bomb bug to do so. Okay, yes. So I have opened up the ability to do things. Now, I need to actually get in position for doing those things. Done. Okay, great. Alright, tended to. Now. If I do that a couple of times, will I get some extra time relative to these two? I think so? I want a moment when I can send things north. Okay, so you're both starting at the leftmost part of that on the same turn. Yeah, no, so you're one more ahead. I want to go when you've just turned north to do some transaction in this area. Hold on. I can do that. If you weren't there, I could do that now. I can make you not be there. Never mind, I can just deal with this slug. No. There we go. Done. There we go. Done. That's better. Okay, second sacrifice made. Ah. Alright. I think I have cleared the bottleneck. This is still a gigantic journey for either one of these to make all the way over to here. Someone has to do it somehow. Do I do a triple boost? So just don't be holding that, that's all I gotta do. What would a triple boost mean? Well, that's not even what I need. If I could just get this slug... Ooh, yeah, where is the slug going? That one's not in any better shape. Okay, so the theoretical amount of movement that slug could make over the amount of time that it has. I'm not actually sure how much that is. So if these were split apart, like one... Okay. Let's actually, instead of speculating, just try and set something up. I mean, yeah, you got down, sure, you'll do that. Ooh, right, yes, that's what I want. Be safe. Actually, what I should do is... this. Sort of. Okay, so... do that, do that, do that, be too late. Okay, so that's the wrong order for this way around. So, let's switch the order first. What's the order of these bumbugs? PQN. It would have to be something different to do what I think I want to do, although, does it make a difference? The amount of ground covered might actually be the same regardless of order. Well, let's see if I can switch the order. And the answer is no. Okay, what if I assigned that slug a different role? Well, then I'm gonna have trouble getting this one where it's going. So I need this area clear while I transport slug C to the sacrifice altar. That's a little closer to what I want. So I need to not have that west move in there. So one issue with what I'm doing is getting the slug here doesn't help anything. It'll just hop off in that spot. Where do I want this slug? Here? How do I get it there? Well, I think it involves all three bugs at once, probably. Okay. Well, let's keep trying. Okay, that's a better move. That gets me synchronized a lot quicker. I need to change some orders. Alright, what if I switch who is in here? I guess I want 103 to be... I don't actually know. Let's ignore 103 for a second. So if I do that, you fall. If I do that, it's too late to turn you. If I have a slug rotating around this pillar, can I go anywhere with it? Not without somebody in this area, I think. Okay, so somebody should be in that area. If my bomb bugs were in another order... Okay. No, I don't think, again, I don't think order determines how far the slug can travel. Does it? Maybe it does. So theoretically it can go 2, 3, 3... and then nowhere here, but that's not what I want even. Is there another more sensible direction to take you? There's no walls around, so now that I've stashed you in this area has become a liability. How do I extract you now? Well, that's progress. Maybe I can work with this. I could transfer, which I like. Oof. I could, if I did it in that order. Yeah! Okay. Okay. Hey, look, it worked. I would need somebody in there. Well, I guess I'll put you away in that spot then. There we go. Alright, this can work. Get a switch bug. I'll do this. Okay. What order do I need for who, when? This can totally be made to work. One way or another, that can go here, and you're getting sacrificed. There we go. Okay. All right, now this is just the final one. I only need 2, and I think this is the order. Yes. Okay. However, I need them apart until now. Wait for opportune timing. Alright, so there's some amount of direction I can give you. I also have 3 bomb bugs. Can't I just... I guess the trick now is how to kill this slug. I could just drop it in this hole. Why is that not sufficient? I think it is. Because with 3 bomb bugs free, I can just... do that. Oh wait, you can't see anymore. Okay, so I gotta be careful how I do this, but I think I'm done. Oh, you can't see because of that little obstacle. Alright, so reorder. Perhaps there was another way that was supposed to happen. Wait. What's going on here? Hold on, I need another sacrifice? That would make more sense, wouldn't it? So this whole time I miscounted my sacrifices and I actually need a fourth, or is there something else going on? Hold on, so I'm gonna watch this, actually. Ah, drop something. Hold up. Ah! Okay. Watching this. So one sacrifice there. Second one here. Third one here. Yeah, I need a fourth one. Ooh, that's noisy. 2. 3. Alright, I need a fourth one. Alright, all 4 slugs must go there. So you have to make it. Alright, let's repeat the process more or less. So I get all the time in the world to set this up. How would I like to set it? If you go east, you can fall. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Let's not do it that way. So 1 will step on this. No, I need 2 stepping on that. Wait, what? Uh-oh, your path might be more complicated. Do I put you in here? Let's do that because I know how to deal with it. So after a north, you'd have to go east, south, south. Okay. And that's simple to set up. Alright, is this the correct order? Yes. That didn't work. Because that's a press instead of a release. Wait. Ah, yes, it's a press instead of a release, but it's a press by somebody who goes later than the slug. So it's fine. It's not, though. Never mind, I don't know how to get you where you're going. I have a lot of tools to do it. See, I really don't need all these bum bugs. I have more than are necessary, so I think I'm gonna sacrifice one of them in order to do something that looks sort of like, yes? A little different from that. No. No. Up. A little more like... Okay. This. Okay. So I need a fast mover down here. Okay. Fast mover. You know what? Fast mover gets a mark. This means moves fast. So, with that... How does this help? It doesn't. I see. Okay. Huh. Oh, you know what? If I would drop a thing there, tell me something. Yeah, I get another bomb bug I can play as, who's not carrying a load, who could act as a moving wall. So I trade a carrier for a blocker. When does the blocker move? 100, so it's fast. That could be good. Alright, I think I have something, actually. Now that I understand something more about my goals. Yeah, sure, you're spreading apart. That's not what I want, so to do things differently. Just... there. That's not what I want. That's also not what I want. There, that is. Okay. Now I need these different relative to that. Like this? Pretty much. Not like that, like... whoop! Almost like that, but the sun's in the wrong spot. Dang it! Okay, other way around. With blocker in different offsets. Something like this, I don't know. Alright, squish there. Blockers here. With blocker in place... I can't move. That didn't help anything. Ah! Let's go back to when I had 3 carriers. How do I move you? Where do you even want to go? This is a 107. If Speedy Greenie here were the one stepping on that... I could get you to step east... And then you would make it back off, wouldn't you? Hold on. So I can just get this out of here, like... if you weren't in the way. Shoot. Yep. Yeah, okay, that gets you out. So it's just the appropriate bomb bug on the switch. So green triangle must hit this pressure plate, allowing bomb bug O to make it out. Alright, then I decide what I'm doing with the other 2. Boy. Which at this point I do not know. Are they both... yeah, they're both slower than that. Let's have you further south, maybe? I don't know. I don't think that's anything. Is there a way it could be something? Maybe? So, alright. From that, let's arrange things this way. This way? That looks like something to me. What? What's happening? Oh, right, that has to be an east step to get you in there. Okay, so that means... you go to the what direction? Like this? Sure. Okay. Wait. How did... why... what? I'm confused. Wait, I can do that. Okay, so that order is a better way to get you out. This order. Not that. No. Okay. Nobody except Greenie here is speedy enough to get to that spot in time. So you two are gonna have to buffer each other, I think. Like... not like this? No, that's not other way around. Okay. Ah! There, something's happening. Slug is out. Slug can go places, maybe. I can put you back in this prison at the very least. Not really where I want you, but you can hang out there for a moment. Now, I know if it's up here, it has a route to the exit. So can I just put it there directly? Yeah, okay. Then, I'm gonna park somebody here, because that's how I understand how to do things. Then, these need to set up a boost. The boost needs to collide the slug with this spot. I can look at how I did that previously. Alright, you know what? Let's go backwards. That'll be quieter. So order of boost was P, Q, N. P, Q, N could pack together like that. South, east, south, wait, east... dance around like this, eventually get to that position, have everything be good. Okay. PQN. Don't even need the other one. South, east, south, wait, east. I guess I can do that. That's not what I want, though. What did I do? I can wait, but that's no good. Wait, how did this work then? Wait, you turned north? Yes, of course. I waited, yeah, then what did I do? East-east? PQN. Do I have QP on or something? No, PQN. East, wait, east. East? What? Is... what? Oh, because it's a different slug! Of course, it moves at a different time relative to... okay. That's the difference. Alright. So in that case, let's improvise a new way to do it somehow. I can't go anywhere from here except maybe there, and then that, and then get real sad because I'm just in the same state again. Okay, so maybe PQN doesn't work so well anymore. What if I try a different arrangement? So that doesn't make it all the way there. This goes south. That doesn't, I have to just wait. That's... well, it looks nice, but it doesn't work nice. That worked nice. Okay. No it didn't. Okay, that did. Problem is, I don't have this one in place at the moment. So let's try and do that live. Good enough for me. There we go. Sacrifice made. Okay. Final sacrifice. Okay. Well, I guess I can go in here and just finish things myself, right? Boom. Ah, that's what you're for. Now I get it. So I needed to take care of this before I made the final sacrifice. Okay. Let's make a detour. Okay. So somebody is just gonna plop themselves up there. Sure, you won't like what happens when you do, but too bad, somebody has to do it. Okay, so you're a slow one relative to the slug, that's fine. Alright, that's done. Angry Eyes are taken care of, now I can make the slug sacrifice. Let's see, is this sufficient for what I need? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Now we should be good? Kaboom. Kaboom. Whoa, I'm controlling normally, playing as a ferret. Isn't that nice? I did it. That was a doozy of a room. Good grief. Okay, it's done now. I mean, take Slug's Odyssey and make it harder, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen. What do you expect? Okay, so that is all of Zebra Space clear, finally. So next task would be to take these keys outside and clear all the rooms, except I think instead of that, what I want to do is update the world. Do the new chili separator, and apparently I somehow just didn't even register when this had happened, but I totally also broke the blast pack, so I need to redo that one too. Then I can go on my rampage and look for a gold check mark, and then we'll be actually done. Okay, well at least this leg of the journey is done, so I don't have to worry about that part anymore.